Andrew, are you still there, or have you given up on the show?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Okay. So you know the rules. You have 60 seconds, and you're going to pitch us. I'm going to ask everybody who's in the chat room on Ustream. You go to ustream.tv, and you'll see the This Week in Startups on the homepage. There, you click on it, you go to the chat room, or you can go to thisweekinstartups.com, or you can whatever. Anyway, I don't want you to rate the pitch before he pitches. Websites in the chat room. Very funny.
A little quick on the draw.
Yeah, a little quick there. I mean, I think he put his things in there so he could be first. There is no first in this game. I want you in the chat room to judge two things on a scale of 1 to 10, the pitch and the product itself, whatever the idea is. So that's a 1 to 10. How did he do on a pitch? How did he do on a product basis? And Jorkos correctly gives him a 9 for patience. Andrew from the 617 Boston. You have 60 seconds, starting in 3, 2, go.
MaroonDoor.com is a create-your-own private social network platform like Ning for homeowners who live within homeowner associations. The undemocratic nature of homeowner associations limits the rights and voices of homeowners. Lack of communication is directly related to poor decision-making and management. A poorly run association diminishes property values and hurts neighbor relations. MaroonDoor is all about bringing pre-existing real-life social networks online. That's it.
Wow. Okay, very good. The quality of pitches is going up. The idea quality is going up. I would like everybody in the chat room, I guess I just maybe gave a hint at my rating, but I see a pitch of an 8 from Bowler Jim. I see Mashu gives it an 8 pitch, idea 9.
Wow. Eric
gives it a pitch of 8. This is the highest scores I think we've ever had. I see 8, 8, and 8. I see idea 9 from Eric. I see a 7.5. I see an 8. Idea 5.5. Somebody didn't like it, but that's one of very few. 8 on the idea, 9 on the pitch, 8, 9, 6, 9, 8, 7, 7, 7. 9, 6, 6, 9, 8, 8, 8, 7, 9, 9, 8.
High scores.
These are very high scores. I think you nailed it. Let me let Stefan give his thoughts. You own a home?
I do.
Well, you're a Microsoft employee for 13 years.
Yeah,
you probably own like, what is it, 15,000 square feet?
You own a condo, though.
I actually own a small island. I used to own a condo. I used to own a condo, and the homeowners thing actually, but I'm going to be a little contrarian here. I'm going to go a little against the grain.
Well, give a score. We'd like to give scores.
You want pitch or you want an idea?
Yes.
Both? Yeah, yes, exactly. Okay, so on your pitch, on your idea, I'm going to give you a 9. On your pitch, I'm going to give you a 5. And here's why. Here's why. It depends on the audience to whom you're pitching. So if you're pitching out to a seed or an angel guy, you came in almost like taken to the man, right? You're almost very negative. You come out, and so you've led with all the negative points of the product, right? I think I might have started with something a little bit different, which is actually, what are the benefits that people who join this network within their communities are going to achieve? Are they going to know when things are happening, when someone's on vacation, to get their mail, pick up their packages? I don't know what these things are, but it's been a while since I've been in the condo. But yeah, so I think I might actually, rather than say everything sucks and here's how we're going to fix it, which is one approach to take for a pitch, problem solving, and here's a solution. I might actually look for kind of the unmet needs of the people, how they can make their lives better. A more positive spin. Yeah.
MaroonDoor is up and running at MaroOn, Maroon the color, Door DOOR. I didn't like the name at first, but I kind of like it.
I thought it was RuinDoor. It's Maroon.
Well, no, I like MaroonDoor because maroon is a very interesting color. It's memorable, and door connotes home.
Yep, I like
so
that.
It's unique. It's a little bit long, but it's unique, and so I don't think I'm ever going to forget MaroonDoor.
It's a good name.
I'm going to give you on your pitch. It was short, sweet, to the point, and got me engaged. So I'm going to give it an 8 or 9. I think that I agree that I didn't get the full what's possible. I would have said at the end, if I was doing the pitch, let's say I give it an 8, what would make it a 10 is sort of my obligation, my geary to you, is to tell you how I make a 10, is I think Stefan's right. If you said at the end, and there's 3 main things we think people are going to get out of this that they can't possibly get out of the current thing, which is an independent voice, independent voting, and the ability to self-organize when they're not allowed to do it through the regular organization for things like holiday parties, which shouldn't really be part of the homeowners association, whatever. And so it's like that would have been the icing on the cake, is the opportunity. So it's like we solved this pain point, and here's the opportunity. So I don't agree that it's a 5. I give it an 8. But everybody has their right to disagree.
Maybe a little low on that one. Yeah,
maybe you're a little low, but
maybe a little harsh.
You're keeping him hungry because he might think he get a big head right now after all those scores coming through.
That's true. Good idea. I love the idea.
Yeah, Tyler, what are your thoughts?
Love the idea.
Love the idea.
Love the idea, and I give him a bonus point for his brevity. But
always a bonus point. If you
That's
get
the
it
point.
done in 45 seconds, and you
That's
did it
the
in about 35, I think, from what I saw. And I really would be great to have a stopwatch when we do this, so we actually can get the exact number of seconds. Yeah, you always get a little bit of a bonus. If
all three of us sitting here, the second he stopped, we went.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, oh my God.
great, because
Yeah.
you had us.
Yeah.
Far better to do that.
Yeah.
Leave them wanting more.
Yeah, the second, at some point in the 60 seconds, if you go over 40, whatever, at some point people will be like, I got it, go ahead and end it.
Yeah.
In their minds. They're not going to tell you verbally.
a-
Well, some people will.
Wonderful insight.
Right.
You don't want people. This is no, but it is. I'm going to give. This is one of the few times that we've played Insights from Tyler that it actually was valid. Somebody should actually. Somebody should make like a compilation tape of all the insights from Tyler, just with a remix and some
a good
techno beat.
idea.
But it really is a good point. You don't want their mind to wander.
Yeah.
Once you've got them captured, end it.
Yeah.
It's just like, when you meet a beautiful girl, like when I was single, whatever.
Right.
You meet a beautiful girl and you have this interaction with her, and it's like, oh my God, this girl is amazing. And then you're like, hey, you want to go to the next place with us? And she's like, I can't, I gotta go. Here's my number. Boom, they're out. And you're just like, you can't stop thinking about her. I'm talking about back when I was in college or whatever, and I was running around New York City at Bungalow 8 like a maniac. It's like, that's the girl you remember. When I met Jade, my wife, like, she was leaving the party, and I was like, oh, what are you doing tomorrow night? And she was like, I have plans, but, I was like, oh, can I have your number? She, yeah, and, it's like, you leave them wanting more. You leave them going, oh my God, what was that? That was just so engaging.
Yeah.
And I think you did that. Now, what can you work on? I'm going to your site right now, and the site looks like it was built in 1999. And
Well, it's a prototype.
It's a proto. Okay, good. So fine. It's a prototype.
There's a lot. Once you get into it, there's everything. You see more.
Right.
But yeah, it's just a prototype.
Okay. And are you actually using it for a client? I see you got forums here, which is
Well,
nice.
the thing is, I built it. Here's the backstory. I built it because I had a serious problem with my condo association. Everything was a mess, and nothing was getting done. And so I built a small site, and everything started coming together. And I also own a real estate company, and I figured out I could, kind of network my way in to people's lives and get referrals through it.
Right.
So it has like two purposes.
Yeah.
So it changed my association because everybody had a voice, and we discussed things and got things sorted out. And I was also able to get business from it. So there's two dimensions to it.
I will say something really quick. You couldn't put that in your pitch necessarily, but that's a good kind of longer pitch. Is that personal insight that you had just then? That hooked me too, because now I'm like, oh God, you have a personal interest in this, and it's now I'm really engaged in that. So that was great.
Yeah. And I think this can become.
Well, that's why I'm calling in. I want to get it concise.
Yep.
I think that you have a chance to build something pretty cool on an SEO basis as well here. I'm looking right now at the site. You have Kelton Place condominiums, which has been viewed 11,634 times. I'm guaranteeing 11,632 of those came from Google. You are ranked number 19 for the name of this place, although you are naming the headers of your page incorrectly. You have the title of your page as the title of your website, not the name of the condominium.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So in your
Yeah,
Google
well,
ranking, when you
I
do a
gotcha.
search for Kelton Place condominiums, this is SEO 101, your title is MaroonDoor Real Estate Social Network Professionals. If you had put the title of your page as Kelton Place condominiums, join now with a call to action, you would go up probably into the top 10. If you get people
Right.
doing this and self-organizing, it's like I would call this the meetup.com of condo associations.
That's good.
Other people must have tried this. There must be competitors out there. Are there?
Not really. I mean, there are people that go on Facebook and create a little group
Okay.
of their association.
So people
but-
self-organize.
Yeah, so I just thought to bring it under one roof and have, a niche.
I think you got a
Huge
great
market opportunity.
Yeah. And so
Market opportunity.
it is. How does it make money?
And so, like, if you look at a listing online, if you go, searching for a home and you want to see a condo listing, maybe I could integrate the MaroonDoor into those listings so people could, kind of check up on the association site, and they can't see much, but, they can get an idea of what's going on.
Okay. It's a great pitch. You built this company yourself. You own 100% of it, correct?
Yes.
I
Looking for an investor, so would you
Okay.
like to be in?
I'm going to be honest. I need to know more about you and
Yeah,
what you're capable
obviously.
my concern is, you're not an internet native. I tend to angel invest in people.
Well, I actually have technical skills as well.
Okay, that's good. So what I would say is Tyler does vetting for me, right? So you never want to try to get to Mark Cuban or Kevin Rose. You want to get to the person who stands next to him. So Tyler at Mahalo.com, good person to sort of send it into and say, hey, I was on the show, whatever. When's the next OAF LA? Apply to the one in San Francisco, et cetera, because we're not going to make it geographically bound. We're always going to have like maybe half local or maybe 3 out of 5 local, 2 out of 5 not local. And then you get to meet us, and then the relationship starts. And that's what now this is actually a really great way to start. And I will say this, the Perfect Pitch Contest is off to a pretty good start because we had a good one last week, or 2 good ones last week, and a great one this week. It's going to be pretty competitive. And I think right now you're the lead candidate. You did a great job, Andrew. People should study this one because you've got a great idea that's simple, that solves problems, and provides an opportunity, and is not being done in the market. What's your business model here? Is it just that real estate advertising is huge?
There's a good local aspect to it, since the total operating revenue for all condominium associations in the United States is over $41 billion. So that's a lot of landscapers, plumbers, everybody.
Okay, so local advertising, yeah, I got it.
You can actually make this a service too for those boards that actually do want to have something like this, a kind of an organized place to go. Depending on the board's quality, that you could even charge for the service to host it and make it more open. It could be a selling point for a condo that they use this service as a way to organize the community.
Yeah. Great job, and we want you to check in and keep in touch with Tyler, and congratulations, you killed it. Good job.
Nice job.
Thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate it, and keep up the good work with the show.
Thanks a lot, pal. We'll talk to you soon.